Did I scare you all? That's right, I would like you to welcome you all to Lee's Fun Entertainment, where he talks about my second feature-length film. Thank you, Spongebob. Thanks for that introduction. Now off you go, sit down here and watch me reviewing your second movie. And also, don't do that again, because you might scare the viewers out here. Anyways, did he scare you guys? Well, I'd like to apologise for Spongebob trying to scare you all, because Happy Halloween! And welcome to another episode of Lee's Movie Reviews! Cue the title! So, today, on episode 7 of my movie reviews, I'm going to be talking about the Spongebob movie, Sponge Out of Water. And yes, I'm going to be talking about this movie. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie is a 2015 animated film directed by Paul Tibbitt, and it stars Tom Kenny, Bill Fakabaki, Clancy Brown, Roger Bumpaz, Caroline Lawrence, and Nathaniel Baldanas as Burger Beard. If you guys haven't seen my first SpongeBob movie review, if you haven't seen this video, go check this video out. I'll leave this video's link in the description below, or if you want to go to my channel, and if you go to my playlist, like my 2020 videos, or my movie reviews playlist, it will be on there as well. Now, just to let you guys know before I get to the film, there are going to be some spoilers in this film. If you haven't seen this film, please don't watch this review. Check this movie out for yourselves. And if you guys have already seen it, if you want to see me taking my opinions of this film, then keep watching this video. So the movie basically starts off with a pirate guy stealing a book from a skeleton, and then meanwhile, when he does, the skeleton comes to life and starts fighting the pirate guy. Then meanwhile, back on the ship, then we see those little annoying seagulls in the film. Then the pirate guy, who's named Burger Beard later on in the film, tells the story about what SpongeBob is and why he loves working in the Krusty Krab and why he loves making Krabby Patties. After we get all that introduction, we get to see the Krusty Krab versus Plankton, where they're going into it's a bit like a war scene, but like a SpongeBob version, where you get loads of ketchup and mustard flying in the sky, and Plankton dropping the massive jar of mayo. It's just a really great scene for opening up the film. After that, Plankton sneak into Krabs' office and went into Krabs' vault and sneak in to get the formula and switches it to the fake one. SpongeBob realized it and he's trying to get the formula out of Plankton's hands, but until the secret formula has magically disappeared. So after that rampage with the Bikini Bottom mites freaking out about there's no more Krabby Patties and all of them think Plankton did it, SpongeBob took Plankton and he blew up a giant bubble and flies up to the Bikini Bottom, leaving Krabs and the Bikini Bottom mites chase them around the Bikini Bottom. And then all the citizens of Bikini Bottom are in apocalypse, where basically all the fish wearing their punk hairs and their leather suits sort of thing. And then meanwhile, back onto the Burger Beard ship, where he tells the seagulls that that's how the story ends. The seagulls got really angry with him, and then obviously started pooping on him, and then one of the seagulls tears up the page and throws into the water. Meanwhile, back in Bikini Bottom, where SpongeBob explains to Plankton and need to work as a team to get the secret formula back. And then meanwhile, we get Sandy's part. Yeah, Sandy makes a big, huge role in the film, unlike their first movie where she made a small cameo in this movie. But now, she has a bigger role in this film. So while she's watching the news about the whole apocalypse of the Bikini Bottom, she has got one Krabby Patty left. Then Patrick convinces Sandy to not eat the last Krabby Patty. Then meanwhile, the bit of paper, the seagull teared up from the book. Meanwhile, when SpongeBob Plankton lands, they spot Patrick, because he's been freaking out with the Krabby Patties. They went to get Sandy for help. But Sandy's tree dome is full of papers, and she was so crazy to find where this bit of page come from. So they didn't get help from her. They went to see Gary, but now he's the ruler of the snails. That kind of reminds me of Roll of Dumb, doesn't it? where Gary becomes a king. Yeah. Anyways, when nighttime falls, SpongeBob went to bed, and then Plankton sneaks into SpongeBob's brain, and one thing's kind of bizarre is SpongeBob's brain. It's got full of live action and animation. It's just wacky and weird, and it's just all sort of things that it's kind of really awkward from the film. But then after Plankton got out of SpongeBob's brain, both of them had to lead him to a big argument, and then Plankton has a plan to tell SpongeBob that they want to build a time machine so they can go back in time to not mess anything up. And then, of course, SpongeBob sings a teamwork song. And then after that teamwork song, we get to when both of them sneak into the chum bucket. They went through the window, and they trying to get the key out of Patrick's neck. And they both try to save Karen. In case you don't know, it's Plankton's computer wife. Meanwhile, both of them, SpongeBob and Plankton, went to the taco place, which is there for some reason. Weird. And then they built a time machine, and both of them went back in time, and then they went into, but they spot Bubbles, the dolphin, where he was who was looking after these planets, and then they asked SpongeBob and Plankton to watch the planets while Bubbles was going to the loo. So once he did that, Plankton and SpongeBob look at these planets, but they did it horribly wrong, and then Bubbles realizes it, and they sapped SpongeBob, Plankton, and went back to the time machine on time. Meanwhile, they got to the what I think is a desert scene where they covers up the entire Bikini Bottom place, covers up Bikini Bottom, and they realize that the Krusty Krab is covered in sand, and they got back in time again, and they went to the past where the event was happening. So Plankton managed to got the bottle, and they went back to the time machine and got back to the present time. They came back, and then obviously everyone was so happy they could make Krabby Patties again. But it turns out they got the wrong bottle. Yes, they got the note where Plankton wrote before when he got in and snuck in with a different recipe. So Plankton had a fight with SpongeBob about complaining about teamwork is, and then SpongeBob leads to a big freak out, and then obviously they took SpongeBob and they're about to squish him with a giant Krabby Patty rock sort of thing. Then afterwards it realizes that SpongeBob sniffs the air and he knows where the Krabby Patty secret formula is. So he leads everyone to out of the surface. Then out of the blue, Bubbles the dolphin from earlier on in the film, where he grabs SpongeBob and friends, and they got into the surface, and that's where all the SpongeBob characters became CGI. So when they got to the surface, the entire gang find where the Burger Beard is, and he was running a restaurant where he's selling Krabby Patties. The gang found out about this, and they were not happy about it. Burger Beard got the book, and they sent the gang off to the mysterious rock, or an island sort of thing. But then the gang was about to be attacked by some seagulls. Sandy finally got the last page, and SpongeBob has a plan to get everyone into be superheroes. And then all the gang are now became superheroes, and they trying to find Burger Beard and get the secret formula back. Then we got this really cool fight scene with Burger Beard, and I kind of love Plankton's fight scene as well. And also Plankton's scene was really great. So they finally got the secret recipe, head back, made Krabby Patties again, and everyone was very happy. But not for long. And up until the end of the film, where they sing the SpongeBob theme song, and then up until then, the weird thing is that they did a rap battle scene in the film, which I don't know why, but it's just really weird and random. It's just, I really wish you should have actually ended the film right here. I mean, with the rap battle, it's just really weird, even for the film. There you go. That's the entire plot of this film. So what I think of it? Well, it's good. Yeah, it's really good. It's got action-packed, comedy, and it's really great written. And much like I reviewed the first movie, I said it was a really great movie, but this film is good. I mean, it really is good. I love the bit when Plankton could not say the word teamwork properly, so he made up some different kinds of words like TM work or TAM work sort of thing. The one thing I disagree with that is that we don't get to the superhero bit until the third act of this film. I mean, the first two acts where they're in a 2D animation in the Bikini Bottom, and then they went to the surface, and then another act where they became superheroes and fight with Burger Beard. Yeah, compared to the first movie when I said it was great, but I think it's good. If you're a big Spongebob fan, if you haven't seen this film, I highly recommend seeing it. It is a really great movie, and I was originally going to put it as Seal of Awesomeness, but I'm going to leave it as good, so yeah. Now, there are some problems with this film. They're only just a big... It's not a big problem, it's just a little problem I have. There's one problem is that we already had, like, SpongeBob telling Plankton what teamwork is. It's quite similar to fun. We already had an evil scheme with Burger Beard, which had already been done in the first movie. And then the superheroes bit, which from Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 5. And then SpongeBob characters coming out of the service. It's very much similar to the movie and Pressure. So, I have nothing wrong with the, I mean, Nickelodeon did this all the time with they keep recycle the same plots that we all seen before in the new SpongeBob episodes, but it's just really lazy. It's just, Nickelodeon is just weird. It's just having the same episodes again and again and again that we all seen before. It's just really annoying when that happens. And also, but not forget to mention, there are two versions of this film. One of them is a US version, which is the original, and the UK version. The UK version I'm holding, the DVD version, the Blu-ray, and also the one on Amazon Prime, it has the UK dub of the Seagulls. And if you watch the original film, they will have the original American actors voicing the Seagulls. I don't know why they did it, but obviously they changed it because I want to make it... Maybe they probably make it more sense for the UK viewers out there. Which, yeah, I don't know why they changed it, because obviously I really wish I could have actually kept the Americanized versions of the Seagulls, but now we have the British dub of this movie. So yeah, what are you going to do? So there you go, that's my movie review of the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. Next week's movie review, I'm going to be talking about Scooby-Doo. And then episode 9 is Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Stay tuned for those. And if you guys love me doing some movie reviews, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you never miss any new videos coming up soon. And also feel free to leave some questions for me in the comments below. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. See you again soon. Also, happy Halloween to all of you. This is Lee's Fun Entertainment, signing out.